Rosie Hollywood left scream FCK to Kavanaugh supporters, get nasty surprise. Rosie O'Donnell and her Hollywood buddies have become completely unhinged after the FBI failed to prove Brett Kavanaugh was a gang rapist. Their epic meltdown is worse than anything we have seen since Donald Trump got elected, with vile rants in FCK directed at middle-class Americans supporting Kavanaugh and the GOP senators who refused to back down. That's when they all got a nasty surprise that shattered the Hollywood haters even more. Y'all love this. While watching the controversy surrounding SCOTUS nominee Brett Kavanaugh this past week, we have seen the rabid leftists become completely unhinged, making his confirmation the mountain they are willing to die on. That's right. They went all in on making sure Kavanaugh would not get confirmed, and the moment they realized Senator Majority Leader Mitch McConnell had called for the vote and was looking confident that he could get the votes needed, they had an epic meltdown. Breitbart reported, Hollywood celebrities from Judd Apatow to Kathy Griffin melted down on Twitter Thursday following the FBI concluding its seventh background check into Brett Kavanaugh that did not provide information about him being a sexual abuser. They add, the FBI report could not corroborate any claims of sexual misconduct made against Brett Kavanaugh. This means that Kavanaugh could soon be confirmed to the Supreme Court, and many celebrities found this just too much to handle. But it was Rosie O'Donnell who led the freak out on social media, and boy was she pissed off. Poor Rosie is still feeling the sting from Trump's big win, and now she loses again. It was too much. She was blasting Kavanaugh supporters with FCKUs during a tweet storm. Get to DC, flood the streets, no Kavanaugh, stop Kavanaugh, CRIMINALTRUMP Russia, Rosie O'Donnell alarmingly tweeted. Get to DC, flood the streets. Rosie was just getting warmed up. She followed that up with I hate Mitch, what a slimy creep, the cast of Cocoon joins him, shut up old white men, STOPLYINGFUCKUCHUCKG. Wow, Rosie even attacked Senator Chuck Grassley with her FCKU Chuck G. What in the world did Grassley do to her? She is bonkers. I hate Mitch, what a slimy creep, the cast of Cocoon joins him, shut up old white men. Then, we had Kathy Griffin who used the F-bomb on as many GOP senators as she could name. Griffin is showing us that these Hollywood leftists have zero class. Those of us who lived 8 years under the Obama regime didn't have meltdowns like this. Griffin tweeted, fuck you Chuck Grassley, fuck you Orrin Hatch, fuck you John Cornyn, fuck you Thomtalis, fuck you Senmikely, fuck you Ben Sass, fuck you Ted Cruz, fuck you Mike Crapo, fuck you Senjon Kennedy, and fuck you Sanata Majd R, and finally go fuck yourself Lindsey Grahamsk. Ashley Judd is a nasty woman, as we all know. She is also a huge fan of Spartacus, otherwise known as Senator Cory Booker. After Booker tweeted out the ridiculous picture of Christine Blasey Ford on the cover of Time magazine, urging his followers to call their senators now to stop Kavanaugh, Judd retweeted Booker adding, I did. Many more in the Hollywood crowd were having breakdowns, like Amy Schumer who was arrested at a protest on Capitol Hill. And they also directed their hate onto Americans supporting Kavanaugh, claiming one woman's testimony as evidence enough to convict a man. Ashley Judd didn't like that one Twitter user named Taylor challenged her posting by saying, how can you believe survivors with no evidence? An incensed Judd responded, we survivors are the evidence. What in the hell does that even mean? But the best nasty surprise for these idiots in the Hollywood crowd comes from those middle-class Americans who were at a Trump rally who spontaneously started chanting, confirm Kavanaugh, confirm Kavanaugh. Thousands of Americans who don't care about these Hollywood nutjobs. They know the truth when they hear it, and they were not going to let the GOP senators back down. The Hollywood crowd knows those of us supporting President Trump and his America First agenda aren't going away. They should be scared. These leftist losers implying our entire legal system should be thrown away and one person's testimony which cannot be corroborated as evidence, makes my head spin. We will not be destroyed by liberal lunacy. We are a nation of laws, where you are innocent until proven guilty. All of us must understand the left is willing to lock people up on the insane uncorroborated testimony of one sketchy woman, just because she says it happened 36 years ago. Thank God they lost this battle. Now, we must win the war and defeat the Democrats in the midterms. So much is at stake, we cannot afford to let those who lack all common sense anywhere near Washington, D.C.